Alright, I'm going to do this again. So I spent the last 45 minutes doing another recording, trying to do the Darkstar from Los Angeles to Honolulu, and I'm not happy because I screwed it up multiple times. So what I was intending to do was to do it from night takeoff and do a day landing. And it would be like dead evening, you know, by now I would have been landing. It's now 10:22. I was like literally an hour ago. Gosh. Oh, okay. Like 9:30 is when I was like trying to do it, and then I ran through it 3 times. So what I'm now gonna do is I'm gonna take off in Hawaii, and you know, at least we'll have some visual here, which I'm okay with departing in Pearl Harbor. Which way do I want to go? It seems, thanks. 26 right. Yeah, let's do 26 right. 26 right. Okay, so we'll take off from Pearl Harbor. We're gonna give it all of the gas that we can because, yeah. We're gonna say I weigh 170, and that's. Let's see, move us as far. We can't. No real control here. Oh, we can change the payload. Does that help? No. That moves it out of whack completely. Okay. So we can move all the way to app. That doesn't help us. We're fine with how centered we are. I don't need any payload. After, you know, yeah, that's fine. Okay, how far can we go from? Oh, good. We can't. At least not with gas. Oh, man, that's terrible. What's this? Can I land here with the Darkstar? I can. I don't know what this island is, but how many? You know, 10,000 feet of concrete. That's fine. You know what? I don't know where that is, but we're gonna do it. That looks like fun. So we're gonna take off from Pearl Harbor and land at Wake Island. That sounds cool. That just sounds cool. So we're gonna do direct flight. Doesn't really matter. And hopefully we should have enough gas by the time we get there to land. It should be 23-minute flight. We're already in this for 3 minutes. I'm already in this for over an hour, and we're gonna try and do this. So I do know what we need to do. I forgot to turn on the battery thing, apparently, which I love how the tutorial video is just like, oh yeah, just click this button over here, just keep going. Like, it's so easy to skip. So that's a little irritating. You know, I don't care. We should land runway 28, I think. Whatever. We got plenty of time. We've got plenty of light. So what's going to happen is we're going to be taking off. Should be dark enough out. So we're going to have a dark nighttime takeoff. And then basically we will end up supersonic, and then orbital, basically, or suborbital, orbital. I'm not exactly sure which one to call it. But we're going to end up basically at the near end of space.
Honolulu Tower lost to reroute 666.
See, I don't think this is considered a night flight.
At runway 26 right.
That's a shame. That's okay. Close enough. So, this guy, fuel cell. Apparently, that's a thing you need to do. Who's doing traffic? Are you doing traffic, or what are we doing here? I'll wait for you. Okay, you're not doing ATC. That's okay. You're ready for me to depart, and I'm ready to depart. So we're gonna take the brake. Probably brake on. We're gonna power up. Takeoff parking brake. I've got the handbrake on. We're gonna go because the engines are up. And we should be ready to lift off. Okay, so now we're good there. Thanks. Where's my landing lights? Okay. So I mean, we're pretty good. All right. So. Alright, so the trick is enjoy the flight while we've got here. So we're going to get up to about 20,000 feet, and then we'll kind of level off. And I think 20 to 30,000 feet we should be getting around Mach 1.3. Now that we've kind of enjoyed the view here, beautiful Honolulu. Yes, I did.
Honolulu Tower, Osterreef Room, 666 frequency change.
So we don't have to do the upside down thing. I think that's just a trick to kind of get you to the Mach 1.3 fast. Yeah, Mach 1.3 faster than just getting up to speed naturally, but I think naturally is fine. You know, throw my afterburners on like that. That should get us up to so basically we'll start transitioning to supersonic flight, which is passing Mach 1. Yeah, 15,000 feet here. We'll start to level off. You know, like I said 20,000, but I think 15,000 is probably good. Let's see what happens here. Let's get a little bit higher. I think we need to get a little bit higher so that our altitude allows us to beyond. There we go. Yeah, once we pass 20,000 feet, we'll start increasing a little bit more. We're pretty much pretty good on direction here. I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm kind of happy with where we are altitude-wise. We can start bringing it down. Let it get to 1.3 naturally. Okay, let's break the sound barrier here. Let's go down a little bit. So again, okay, so I guess let's go ahead and do this, because this does help. So what we're going to do is get some Mach 1.3. While we're working on that, we're going to turn this guy on. I think that was to turn on also. We're going to turn on the fuel cell battery. We're going to open that up. And let's keep it at negative 10 degrees. There we go. So now we should be able to rotate it back up. now with the fuel cell battery turned on, right, now we can enable the scramjet. Here we go. Basically, it just should handle itself. Should I don't, you know, it's frustrating because I don't think I've, yeah, I feel like I haven't done it right, again, of course. I don't know if I've done it right because it seemed like in the video, basically he was just all right. I'm getting nasty messages here. I don't know what the nasty messages are from, but I'm hearing errors. Oh, there he goes. It needed to get to altitude apparently. Then it turns off the natural engines. And now we're in space. And look at that, we are right on track. Oh man, I'm happy. That's actually like super exciting. So now we're kind of just chasing the sun as we get, we are at Mach 8. And yo, Mach 9. At this altitude and the speed, you have no control over the aircraft. All you can do is slow down. Because basically there's no air for you to control the flight, control the aircraft with. It's now a spacecraft, so the engines handle everything. So that's the kind of the trick about this. So, I mean, we aren't in space. I don't know exactly where space begins, but some of the things about this, of course, anybody watching this and wanting to watch the Darkstar flight probably already knows. You are not in space, or you are in space, or whatever. I don't know exactly the details, but I do know that there's enough air that, you know, the speed you're going, you're heating up the aircraft really, really something awful. Okay, Honolulu Tower. Honolulu Tower. They got frequency change to you know, who knows where, because I'm a gazillion miles away. Anyways, we're Mach 10, and yeah, that's this is neat, and yeah. There's my destination, and we are pretty good on target as far as where we're going. We hit it. We hit a cap. I think we've gone to space, and we can't go any higher. Although our vertical speed keeps going up, we've hit altitude. Vertical speed keeps going up, we can't go any higher. So there's a little bit of an issue there. Thanks, Flight Simulator. Otherwise, we'd all be floating in space. Anybody actually playing this would just be like out there in space, like just gone, and have no control. Because you wouldn't have any control until you fell back to Earth. So, what's it like on the inside here? Oh, it looks pixelated. So yeah, not a whole lot to see. I mean, we're literally dead on track, which that makes me really happy that we did that. Fuel is good. So I got both of those engines fuel to play with once we come back down. But yeah, we still got, you know, 1,400 miles to go. 1,500 miles. At Mach 10, true airspeed, 5,200 miles an hour. Shouldn't be too much longer. And that's going to be kind of the bad thing here, I think, is at what point, at what altitude, or what distance do we come back down? 500 miles? I probably should have looked at the flight plan. I'm sure that would have helped me a whole lot to understand the flight plan. So that's something to do next time, probably. You know, realize, hey, this is the distance from my destination I need to be to, you know, start my decline, my descend. Whatever. And good thing, you know, cell phones work great out here in space. Ask Buzz Aldrin. He knows. He used his cell phone on the moonwalk. It's true. More you know. I don't really know what to do. I don't need objectives. You know, we can bring down the map here. I'm not entirely sure what else to do, you know, to make this more interesting. unfortunately, we're over the part of the map of the world that is just water. There's nothing else. It's all water. We have a lot of water on this planet. I'm aware of this. I am becoming aware of this. I don't know if this is using my ray tracing. I'm sure it is, isn't it? It's gotta be using ray tracing. Anyways. I wouldn't know, you know, where the ray tracing would be other than that. You know, those little reflections, is that the ray tracing? If I look in here. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's me. You looking at me? Is that what you're doing? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, like, at what point do we start descent? I wish I did. I really wish I did look at the flight plan. That would have been nice. I'm gonna say probably 500 miles from the destination. That's probably I'm probably gonna way overshoot it, and hopefully I have enough gas to make it down. Oh, what was that message? Was that a point of interest that just flew by? Oh, we're a little off course. Not too bad. We're bouncing. Yeah, we're bouncing on the atmosphere. I mean, we aren't because our altitude is not changing. But it would look like. I mean, it looks like we're going up a few feet and come back down. So, I mean, even okay, we're a little off course, but I can't change that. There is no changing this right now. Let's split it down the center of you know, I was thinking 1,000 miles or 500 miles. Let's start descent at 750 miles. At least that'll give us a little bit of leeway. I'm not sure how to descend other than to cut the engines. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen if I cut the engines. I don't think I've descended. No, I did. I think I flew this and actually landed once. I'm not sure. But either way. Yeah. Alright, so I mean, we're getting close. I think we should probably, you know, we got plenty of fuel, and I think it was automatic with the changing of the engines, you know, at least for fuel. Oh, our vertical speed is starting to slow. So I don't know, is that vertical speed to keep us at the 275,000 feet altitude? with the curvature of the Earth? I don't think so. But I will say, I think that if you were to actually do this flight, okay, how awesome this would be. All right, how awesome being in that seat would be. How boring this is. Like, you're stuck in that seat. That's not I get to get up and get around and go, ooh, I experienced space. That's okay. This was all I got to experience, and I lost my pen because it flew that way over my head. Okay. So like I said, I think we should start considering slowing down. I don't know. So there we go. I've cut the engines completely. We are slowing down completely. I'm fairly certain. Oh, nope, the engines are still at 42%. Because I have not turned them off. Or did they just turn off? No. Okay, so we are still... Oh, we've definitely slowed down to a point where it's manageable. Okay, this does not seem logical. I should not be able to move much. But we're going to bring down... What are we doing? Let's turn off scramjet. Transition back to normal engines. I mean, basically. And our vertical speed is still pretty high. So I'm gonna try and nose down. Whoa, 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 okay. Okay, there we go. I don't want to nose down too quick. Let's bring down... Okay, now we're coming down from altitude. We're still Mach 3. 3.5. So we're going, you know, still pretty fast. But I'm fairly certain... We probably could have done it, and well, I don't know. We're still pretty high up. I have a lot of altitude to drop. That's for sure. I do have full, you know, damage enabled, so it is entirely possible that I can, you know, tear up this plane coming in too quickly. Which I really feel like we're coming in too quickly. But I'm not sure. I think we're more falling like a rock than anything right now. So the question is, do I throw my engines forward? Yeah, let's do that. Because we do want... Let's see, I don't know. We're keeping our speed up, that's for sure. Forward momentum is still high. I don't know how fast we can descend. I feel like I don't want to descend too fast, but we're descending pretty fast. And I don't know what's the... You know, what's correct descent speed. Descending really fast, and I keep going faster and faster in my true airspeed, but I think it's fine. Does that make sense? So the reason why I'm going faster in true airspeed versus your Mach value is because the closer you are to the center of the planet, right? Yes, your true airspeed, nautical miles. Gets faster. And I don't know. I don't know. Oh gosh. I can probably bring back the ATC. Oakland Center. I don't know a whole lot right now. All I know is that we're flying. We're coming down in altitude, that's for sure. Maybe I was right with the distance and that, you know, we needed this much space, but I don't think I needed this much space. I'm gonna pull up a little bit. Because worst case, I can always, you know, circle around to come back in. Let's see, I did not look. It feels good. Fuel, I think I've got plenty of fuel. And I should actually be able to cut my engines. I'm not sure. Like, incorrect altitude. Really? My pressure setting for the altitude is a little off? Is that what you're telling me? Huh. Okay, actually, let's cut the engines completely. What does that do? At some point, I should start hitting air. And I'm not very aeronautical. So I'm not gonna glide too much, apparently. That's just realized. So I'm gonna be coming down like rocks. I do need engines on. I recognize this now. I'm basically a flattened rock with a rocket on it. But still, I mean, this. Yeah. The audio is a little strange when you do this. Get behind the aircraft. What? Okay, we're coming in pretty fast now. I'm gonna bring up. I want to change my vertical speed here, slow that down because I've still got 350 miles to go. We're going pretty good. Is that just clouds? So we're 38 minutes in. I don't know how much longer this is going to be. 20 minutes? I mean, 300 miles is not terribly far. It's pretty far. But we're definitely getting in there. I mean, we're still hitting Mach 3.73, so we're still going pretty fast. Is our true airspeed speeding up, or is it slowing down? It's hard to tell. No, we're doing pretty good. I think we hit it probably pretty nail on the head. Look, it's 11 o'clock here. I'm tired. We're 83,000 feet. the one thing about this craft, you know, I've been playing with the other aircraft, that it's like, oh, you have flaps to deal with, and you know, landing that kind of stuff is a thing. And I think this one's so so computerized and so, you know, automatic pilot that you don't literally have to do anything other than point it and control the engines, and if you want to turn, you can turn. But yeah, that's what I think's going on. All right, 240 miles away. And no, I think I was a little early. Probably 500 miles would have been pretty good distance to start the descent, because I can start descending even more right now and get in there. Keeps wanting to tell me that my altitude setting's wrong, but you know what? You're wrong.
Oakland Center Osterigrum 666 is type Experimental Darkstar, flight level 700. Request flight following.
Osterigrum 666 Oakland Center. Squawk 0602.
Squawk 0602 Osterigrum 666.
Osterigrum 666 radar contact, flight level 670.
Roger, Osterigrum 666.
So at least get, I don't know where Oakland is. Oakland Oceanic? Sure. No idea. But at least get air traffic control kind of paying attention to us. You know, as we do. Okay, we're starting to slow down. Let's... Alright, we are dead on here. Looks good to me. Alright. Yeah, we're at 65,000 feet. See, this 23-minute flight has turned into an hour flight, because I've still got 15 minutes or so to go. But just before I even get to the airport. You know, 626... No, okay, maybe 10 minutes. Just 10, 15 minutes. No, 10, 15 minutes, yep. Okay. And looks like we have no weather data here. That bill of clouds. Yeah, looks like we have no weather data here. So, okay. Oh, there's a little cloud. Oh, look at that little cloud. Look at that little baby cloud. Look at that little guy. He's okay. He's chilling. Oh, there's some clouds there. Oh, what are we doing going up? We don't want to... I mean, that's fine, but... I don't really want to go up in altitude. Now we're 100 miles. 115. You know, we're not doing too bad. No, actually, I have it on VFR all the way out, but there we go. Actually, we're coming in pretty quick now. I need to start thinking about slowing down a ton. And maybe I was right with the altitude. At a distance 750 miles. I don't know. What I do know Alright. 50,000 feet. Let's bring my nose back up a little bit. So we can slow down. I'm going to turn on the landing lights. At least. So I'm going to have to do a little fly around, I think. Yeah, see, I'm 55 miles, and I'm still going Mach 1, and that's a little fast. I can probably slow down pretty quickly if I pull up. So let's pull up a little bit here. Slow down. Actually, you know, 40,000 miles, or I'm sorry, 50 miles away at 40,000 altitude ain't too bad. I don't think that's too terribly bad. We're going down a little fast. We can see the island. I can visually see the island now. What's the sounds for? Okay, it could be fuel, but I think we've got plenty of fuel. I think we've got probably plenty of fuel going. Yeah, 45% fuel. I think we're all right. We are high up for where we want to be. I'm hoping that we get landing directions. So we can see visually how the runway looks like. It's following that pattern there. So I kind of want to go and line up with it a little bit more than what we've got. going for us here. 11:15, and we're already at 50 minutes. This was a, supposed to be a 20-minute flight, and I'm already like, almost 2 hours into it, personally. I should put my glasses back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we're actually doing alright with the airspeed. Altitude, I think we're fine coming in with altitude. I probably would want to be around, I think, what, 4,000 feet by the time we line up with the airport. I love how it seems like nothing's changing. It's so slow for everything to change visually. I have no information here. Alright. Oh, no, I see some information. Okay. I don't know if I could do it all from this display. Although, you know what? Here's the thing. If you're used to flying the original Microsoft Flight Simulator, you could probably do it from that display just fine. I think that's the trick. Like the original DOS Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I don't like the fact that with this I need to drop my landing gear. We're still 20 miles away, so. a bigger airplane, I don't need to fly your pattern. Fuel's 44%. We're doing pretty good. Alright, I'm kind of happy with this one. I'm not terribly happy with how long it took me to do it, but landing gear is deployed. Gotta speed up a little bit because with landing gear down, clearly that destroys the airfoil of this aircraft. Now I'm just relying on the engine completely. What does it look like in here? Nothing. Oh, so yeah, I would have a hard time. What? Reduced to 1 point. Oh. What? Shit. Damn it. Thanks, Microsoft. That was not my fault. That was clearly the game screwing up because it trimmed or something. Pfft. Jesus. Yeah. Thanks, Microsoft. That's okay. 1 hour. It's been like near 2 hours for me doing this, and I'm done. Thank you, Microsoft, for that crash. Yeah. Alright. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright. Guess I'll post this one to YouTube.